Okay, you sit here and let me tell you my bad stories. Everyone tell their good stories and good experience, but no one tell their bad stories. Okay, I know that. Why do you care to listen somebody's bad story or fail stories? So how I knew that you don't care to listen bad stories? So one of my friend was suffering from his bad time and every day coming to my home sharing his problems and most of the time same stories just telling me again and again. But one thing was missing in him is he won't speak about the solutions of problems. But if he does that, then it would show him as positive attitude or positivity in him. But that thing is a different story. I didn't told him to do this. But anyway, so from that day I know that nobody is interested in listening bad stories. I took that example from me. I was not interested to listen his bad story. Anyway, whenever I listen him, I got bored and depressed, and after he leaves, I get a long depression, long bad mood. Although I didn't have any kind of problem, but he shared his problem. You might think that then why you would listen his problems or his bad stories. So one thing is friend. Only I do right things. But today I am giving you a reason to watch this video. That I am Virat Kohli or Shah Rukh Khan or somebody else celebrity. Sharing his experience. I am Shah Rukh Khan or Virat Kohli or somebody else celebrity and sharing his experience. I am telling you, people love to listen celebrity stupid things. Is that right? You listen celebrities stupid thing? Okay, I know you are not among those categories, but most of the people are. I know that. But no one is interested to listen general people stupid things. In real life, that is not happening. Anyone listening general people stupid things. And you don't tell bad stories to anyone. Why? Because they will go back from you, and I'm a weird person, that's why I'm telling my bad stories. So from now you got that idea that why I'm looking this copy and reading this all. So the main point is that I wanted to discuss a lot of things, and because there are a lot of things I will forget while discussing with not looking this copy. So I wrote 5 pages. So I will just read them, and at main points I will share my emotions and share my opinions. So this is the thing I thought, and if I will briefly discuss all things, then it will take 3-4 hours. So I don't want to make any 3-4 hours. Your time is precious and mine time is precious. Mine time is precious too. So for that reason I just want to read this copy, and I know that people don't like this way, that somebody reading copy and you listen, but you trust me, this is the best way I can do. and I'm not a like very expert video creator. I'm just a noob. So I am a person who don't know how to make this kind of videos, so I'm ready. So I know you are a pro at this, but I'm not. So let's start our video. This is very exciting. So bad stories start from here. Once I saw a ghost. You won't believe me, I saw a ghost. I was sitting at our front door, and I got scold from my father and mother, and I was very angry, and I was sitting at our first door, and there was a opening area. I saw a ghost. How he came or she came, I don't know, but that was a big owl looking to me, and that was a golden owl, and he or she was looking exactly like owl, and he looked me like this. I'm telling you how. Like this. So I was severely afraid from that incident. So that was very rough memory of mine. You won't believe me, I saw a ghost. So learning is that don't go outside. Don't go outside alone where no one is there. You might have chance that you will see a ghost. So, next story. Once I pee at my grandfather. So that day was Ganesh Puja Visarjan day, and many murtis were going. And my grandfather, so-called grandfather, was sitting on a place, cement place where people used to sit. And I told to my cousin that, hey, see, I'm going to do an excitement thing. So I took my this thing, and I just pee on my grandfather, and I was doing like this. So after I showered to my grandfather, so-called grandfather, my so-called grandmother told to my mother. That day my mother severely beat me, and I was around 6 age, and my cousin was also at that age. So that day I severely got beaten by my mother. And learning is that don't pee on anyone. So story number 3. When I was at standard 2 at the time, I went one of event, and at there that anchor gave me microphone. Speak something about yourself. What is your name, how much is your age, and etc. And many children were telling about themselves, but I was at last. But still I was so nervous, so much anxious, that I just ate microphone like this. So I was so introvert and so nervous at that time. So learning, practice to speak at public and microphone, with microphone. Like, this is the point. You will cry why I listen to this story, this point. I feel this is very sad story. I feel entire childhood was in jail. If Really, I look backward to my childhood, then I don't have much stories to say because I felt every day is same as like in jail. Many of you have very good memories and very good teachers, but I have bad. For that, I don't like teachers. I have so many stories. Teacher beaten me so badly at class 3, at class 7, and at class 9. So at class 3, I just uh, threw a thing like I don't know that is Aprajita in Odia we tell used to tell Aprajita, but in Hindi what flower that flower name I don't know. But that flower seed as one of my friend carry with him, and he was giving me see this seeds see. So I was not in good mood and I was just resting on my desk at school. So at that time I was in 3 class. So I was not interested and I was telling him again and again, I am not interested in looking this thing. Get ran away. So I told him again and again, don't, I am not interested in looking this thing, but he was showing me again and again. So I just threw on him. So accidentally that seed like what we used to tell, that seed got in his eyes and his eye was bleeding just like a spot. At that time my classmates were very scared, I think scared, and suddenly went to my class teacher and they told that Vijay did something very bad and very much bad, and told that Vijay made that friend's eye bleed. So after listening this, my class teacher came to me and he was very angry. I was got severely beaten by my class teacher. I got beaten and he, I think because I got beaten, I got cured. I had like red color blood strips on my leg. That class teacher beaten me so hard with steel scale that at my leg like lines of red blood strip that severely beaten on my leg. And at that time I was only wearing half pant. Class 7, at class 7 there are many stories. I got beaten by class not only class teacher but with many teacher. So at class 7 one of my maths sir, I am forgetting a little bit, but yes, at that time I didn't did any of my homework, and class teacher was so mad at me that he severely beaten, and whole 45 minutes of that class he just beaten me. Now I am telling I am not conscious about grammar, so try to understand. And why I am telling this thing in English, because my goal is to speak in English and practice my English. That is something really I am doing. So a selfish thing I am doing. So entire 45 minutes that teacher beaten me. Like he beaten me so bad, but he also halfly teared my homework copy. That class teacher, so much anger. And genuinely I am telling you, if a teacher is this much anger, then in my opinion they don't deserve to be a teacher. Because first thing is that teacher should be very calm and made children understood. But that thing I will tell you briefly later. But anyway, that teacher get me 45 minutes and teared my homework copy. This is the thing that day happened at class 7. And I was also so mad at that teacher. I just took that copy, halfly teared, and I just threw away. And this is the list I did that day after not doing homework. But one thing is that I am very good at math. I just didn't did math homework, but I am very good at math. At class 9, one of my Hindi teacher, in my entire life, class 9 and class 10th was worst in my life. Till in my life, today I was telling to my mother that in my life 9th class and 10th class was worst in my life. So at 9th class I didn't understood what is the thing that what that Hindi teacher was trying to ask. I didn't know that answer, and I didn't know about anything. But instead of he made me understood, he just stabbed me on wall, like this is wall, and he just hold my head and he did repeatedly 3-4 times. And you won't believe that I got 3-4 days headache, and my head was swelled, and I didn't told to my parents, but I should tell to my parents. At that time I was so insecure and so afraid, so introvert, and because I was afraid at that time I didn't told. I belong to a lower middle class family, and I was studying in most expensive school in my district. So for that reason I was afraid that if I will complain at that school, then they will just kick me away from that school. So for that I didn't know. Pardon. Now no one interested to listen. Boring. Oh, this is ending part. When you are not good at studies, they look at you at head view. This is about teacher. When you are not good at studies, they look at you at head view. And maximum teachers are like this. Instead, I think 60% teachers are like this. And this thing may be very, I am not having any proof that I will tell, but in my experience, this is 50% teacher view at head point of view to students who are not doing well. Instead of giving more care and attention to weak and introvert student, they just see at head point of view. I called them, these people are not teachers, they are only coming to earn money. Here I written a little bit wrong. Came to earn money, but coming to earn money. And men think they don't love children and their particular subject. Like if a teacher is always beating to every children, then I don't think that they love children. Think about it. If any teacher will love, there are many teachers in every school, and you might know them very well. Like they are very rude kind of teacher, and they always have anger issues. And whenever anyone do something bad or something will happen, they will just beat you. And if any teacher is beating for every reason, that then I don't think that they love children. I don't think they love children. So this is the thing why I told subject. If I love drawing and if I don't get paid to teach drawing, then also I will teach to students. Like that, if any teacher is very passionate about a particular subject, then they don't get irritated if somebody asks again and again how this thing happened. And many people still say that why you are telling in English, you say in Hindi. I will speak in English because I want to practice my English, and that is my priority. Love your subject first. I told love to children. Like at beginning I was getting so much irritated from children. Those children also who were coming to me to get drawing classes, but gradually I understood that children are children. They they will do those things. They will not do homework. They will make fool to teacher. They will make excuses, fake excuses. But that is the special thing they have. But anyway, if teacher is caring about student, if teacher is loving to student, then automatically children will love to their teacher. So in my opinion, if you are a teacher, then you should love to children. Many teachers don't love to children and they are coming to teaching line. They are just wanting a job. They don't want to be teacher. They just want to be in job, coming for job only. This is not good. Make curious and enjoyable to learn that subject. Understood? I'm not okay. I will make this understood in briefly. So whenever children come to me, they are not in mood to do drawing, but however I make them understand that if you will do this, I will make you departure very quickly and you will go home very quickly. I will give reward. I always praise them. So that is the thing. So it is in teacher hand that making them curious and enjoyable to learn that subject. It is important. Compliment them, it may be false, but give them that you are doing great and I am as your teacher, I expect you will do more great. This is genuine thing, but teacher don't do. Maximum teacher don't do. Even that would be a false compliment, but giving a compliment is important. Giving how they are giving a view that how they are doing. But maximum teacher fail when it comes to their anger, their emotion control. Instead of energetic confidence, they turned into rude and egoistic. Maximum teacher fail when it comes to their anger, emotion control, and instead of energetic confidence, you understood, they turned into rude and egoistic. And in my opinion, a teacher must have energetic confidence that if if I am very energetic, then you will be very energetic. If I am very sleepy and sad as at my every video, then you will be very sleepy and you will go to sleep while looking this video. But if I will very energetic, I will say everything very good things, then you will listen me and you will be very excited. Teachers are sorry students are also like that. Another thing want to tell you out of topic is that something in our education is not good. Many subjects like history, civics, few chapters in math like Pythagoras, trigonometric are not important as much in our life. Not important. For example, if you fall in water, you don't know how to swim. How Pythagoras and trigonometric will help you to be alive? So why you gave so much time into that if you won't help? If it won't help in your life. And many of us have serious health issues or serious health issues going on. Now we know we are the generation who is not going to alive up to 70, maybe hardly 50. So already lost half of our life studying. Tell me, where is benefit if you don't know which food do what to our body? What is fat, what is carb, what is protein, what is fiber? By the way, I am a very bad reader. Instead, I know I wrote this, but still I am not capable of reading because in my school life I was introvert and I was getting away whenever it comes to reading. So same problem now also. But this is the thing I want to tell you again, that if there are many subjects also like HTML. I wrote that, but I didn't discuss. Anyway, so there are many subjects in computer like HTML and everything. I don't know what they help in our life. Like if okay, every person is not going to be a computer guy, and I know many people will pursue their career in computer, but many majority people will not pursue their career in computer. And in my opinion, computer exams should be more in practical rather than in theoretical. Why? Because let me tell you something. You don't give exam how to use WhatsApp, how to use Instagram, how to make settings in Instagram, how to make your like Instagram account private, public. You don't give theory exam about Instagram and WhatsApp, but still you do this. And I know computer is a technical thing when it comes about HTML and other like Java and other things. Now I am not remembering those words, but anyway, every guy is not going to be a technical guy. So yes, doing knowing basic things like how to run a computer, that is good, but I think nowadays generation kids are very intelligent. They don't need much teaching how to run a computer. They are just born with that talent how to run a computer. And yes, basic knowledge is important, but going deep, how to make coding, those are, in my opinion, not important, because there are other many important things in our life we should learn. And yes, pardon me. So when it comes about Pythagoras and trigonometry, I was so suffered from these two subjects in spite of good in math. But anyway, if you will fall in water, it there is a chance. Every in life there is there is everything possible. So if you will fall in water any day, if you are bathing on a river, bathing on a sea, bathing on a sea, I don't know, bathing in a sea, okay. So at that place, for example, if current pull you into the sea, then what you will do? You will remember HTML dot bracket dot Pythagoras bracket dot Pythagoras pi into 2 pi r into like that. But that is area of 2 pi r, I think. Area I forgot. I am very embarrassed that I forgot that Pythagoras also come in area of circle, but areas of circle is important. But anyway, Pythagoras is very much headache, but more headache is trigonometry. And I am telling you, uh, maximum 90% guys are not going to be scientist. So if you are learning giving a lot of time to like doing trigonometry, then better you learn how to swim. And yes, another thing also that many people don't know what to eat and what to not eat. I know you understood because I read in English and I'm telling in English, but still I want to make you understood that nowadays also many guys, many of my friends, many educated people still don't know what to eat, not to eat. Like they are waking up at morning and they are doing breakfast as puri, samosa, biri bada, like this. And in their food there is no amount of fiber, no amount of protein. So this is bad for their health, and because they don't know about health, what to eat, not to eat, what does what to our body. So they are vigorously harming to their body. So they are eating colored foods, colored cold drinks. So you won't get any result at beginning, but karma will do his thing at any point of your life. You are not giving good to your body, you are not doing good to your body. If you are not doing good with your body, then something will happen bad with you. This is karma. And you will, and nowadays people are not living up to 75 70 years. This is truth, this is truth. Nowadays living 70 year is very much hard nowadays. And I'm seeing nowadays that people are going away at age on an average 60. But I pray to God that every people should at least alive for 80 years. In my opinion, 80 years. At least, looking nowadays situation. But nowadays situation is such that it's hard to live 50. So you studied 25 years, 29 years to get a job, and you are going to live 50 year, only 50 year. And if nowadays situation is this much bad for our parents, then think about ours. And if our parents are living 65, for example 65, I don't want to tell you that your parent is going to live lower than that, but I should pray your parents should live more than 80. But for example, if our parent situation is like this, then what is ours? Less than 50. Now we are studying 29 years, 25, 26, 27. You might serious about your age and what you are eating and what you are doing. You have very much little time. Obviously those subject will help you to find your interest in your life, like Pythagoras and HTML. But in my opinion, not worth it, because maximum of us not going to be scientist. If somebody have interest on those specific line, they should uh, go separately, but in my opinion, no value. Okay, you can tell me that Vijay, you are telling wrong things. You can tell me, but this is my opinion, not leave it. This is my opinion. And money doesn't come by education. Studying 25, 28 years, money doesn't come by education, it comes by skill. Skill means what you know how to do. School also lack to provide proper communication skill, personality development, manners, etiquette, and in my opinion, most important, what to say, not to say. Okay, let me tell you something about school also lack to provide proper communication skill like this, etc, etc, and looking. Nowadays we should also do communication skill like recording phone, and you have to tell looking camera, and in my opinion this is the activity also school try because nowadays social media, digital era, and school should do that. Communication skill, not only for like online things, but also communication skill is most important in day to day life. Personality development, you many personality development means you going to a class where you are getting good clothes and good haircut, and your personality is developed. Not that personality development is not about only good clothes, good shoes, but it about everything about you. Personality development means yes, also having a good sense of dressing, good haircut. I know I don't have good haircut, but look, I recently, day before yesterday, I took haircut but my hair is looking like this. And you should have like personality development also is that you should be confident, and from where that confidence come, like you have to know what to say. Okay, this is very complicated thing, but in my opinion personality development is important. Teachers should tell what is personality development, and I am telling you according to my knowledge that how I did personality development. So as I told you, I was very insecure and very introvert. So I tried to find out where is my weaknesses. So at my school time, I was thinking that I am very weak and I have no muscle power. So by the way, I had, but I went to gym, and after doing some exercise I felt that I was pretty good than average people. Then I got average people, like in my gym, on an average how much people were there at gym, I was good more than average. So I started to gain confidence because I went to gym. I also got lean, and at that time I got lean, but now I am not. This is about plus 2 time, 12th class time. So I got lean and I was looking good, and I got my strength that yes, I am not, I am no more weak now because I am going to gym. So like this my confidence came, and uh, having idea of everything also make you confidence, like not about only studying about only HTML idea, only about Pythagoras idea, no, but idea is about everything, like what is going on nowadays, what is what is the trend nowadays, uh, learning new things, up to date with time. So everything it counts about everything. You have good knowledge about everything, then you start to appear more attractive, and your personality development happens there. And in my opinion, I didn't made you properly understood that what is personality development, but in my opinion you should watch some of Pushkar Raj Thakur personality development, because I got my development from there. Okay, I know at beginning I did some muscle power, but after that I learned from Pushkar Raj Thakur, and now I am not remembering about personality development points. There are many points about personality developments, but communication skill, you must look in eyes, and you must have good clothes, and like that things. And I should not waste more time telling these things. I have to say other things also. And etiquettes, nowadays uh, children are not mannered. They at very small age they are telling slangs, and they are not respecting their elder youngers. This is very bad. And in my opinion, rather than teaching English poem to students, there should be some kind of good manner etiquette poems. I saw a cartoon. Dogs are barking. I saw one of a reel at Instagram that that duck was telling to her baby duck that uh, don't tell anything bad if you can't say something good to anyone. So don't tell any bad things about anyone. You should have this thing at your subconscious level, that do not tell bad about any person, any guy. At anger mood, don't tell anyone bad. If you can't say if you can't say good to anyone, then don't tell bad. Don't tell bad. And there should be class, special kind of class, where students are taught that at which place what should be told, and before telling how to think. And this is, in my opinion, this is very much important. uh, Kids are learning everything about studies, but kids didn't learn how to speak. And I was reading in a big school, but I don't know how to speak till now. So here is our story resume. Sorry, I got diverted. So here our story resume, but before that I feel we everyone have some purpose in life, to contribute something to this world. And if I could contribute something, then I feel my this life is successful. And why I told this thing, and why I am doing this thing and telling you what is good, what is not good. And I feel that in our life we all have some kind of purpose. And if you we don't know when we will die. We might die tomorrow, we might not die tomorrow, we might die day before, a day after tomorrow. Anyway, we may die after 100 years. So we don't know when we will die. So when you will die, if God, if there really a God is, then he will ask, what you contributed to this world after living so many years? And you will tell that I contributed nothing, and I just ate and sleep, I studied and I ate and I slept and I died one day, and I got here. So God will do slow claps for you. So this is the thing. I don't know how much years I am going to live, but if I contributed something positive in this world, then I feel my life is successful, because I can't contribute money to this world. I am not capable that much now. And if I will contribute money, then also it doesn't matter how much money you will give if you don't have, if I don't, if you don't, if we don't have that much gyan, that much knowledge, which is right, which is not right, how we should treat money. We should not depend on somebody else's money. We should earn our money. There are many money rules. I forgot to write that thing, but now I remember. There are many money rules school even don't teach. And money is very important to our life, and but still we all do work, we all do something in our life for money. Everything I will tell, that whatever we do half of our time, we do for our money, we do for money. So money is important, you know. And now many people will say money is not important. Okay, you don't need money, you live like that without money. So money is important, and there are many rules school should teach. And yes, I was in commerce, and I learned that how to manage people's money, other people's money, but none of the day I learned how to make own money. None of the day I learned how to earn money by not doing anything. Yes, like if you are running a business and you are working in that business, then that business is not a business if you are working in that. Yes, you may not actively work, you should do little work, you should check management and other things, but business is something, if you are not giving time and still that business is giving you money, then it is called business. And if you are sitting in a shop and you are telling that I am doing business, that is not business, that is what we say, I forgetting that word, like what job, I think self-owned job, I think. Anyway, not self-owned job, but anyway, you know, you will write on comment, but that is not business. If business is something, if you are not doing work and you are getting money, then that is business. The school doesn't teach how to earn money. School only teach you how to work for other people's money. school never tell you that you start your own business. Nowadays many people are telling that you start your own business, but how to grow a business, how you can start a business, school doesn't. But school will tell you how you should learn these things. And we also get that environment that, oh, we will do job. And because majority people say we will do job, you also get influenced that yes, I will also do job. But bro, run your own brain. You are not a labor, you are now in an independent country where you can do everything independently rather than crime. So be your own boss, man. Oh man. Many things school doesn't tell you. Many things. And I am very guilty about that. Very much. Okay, so I am doing a big pardon. So I got distracted from point, from story. So my bad. uh, School should teach you what to tell at which situation, and school should make you learn that before telling anything you should use your this much big brain before speaking. So school didn't taught me that, so this is school problem that I made this mistake. So once I went to my girlfriend's friend house, girlfriend's friend house. So at there, my friend, girlfriend's friend asked that, will you take dosa? And I was given biryani, veg biryani. I know that is not biryani, but I need biryani, veg biryani. So they gave me veg biryani, and I completed that. And after that, they gave me dosa. So they gave me, and like they asked me, yes, they asked me that, Vijay, will you take another dosa? And I completed my biryani, and I suddenly told, yes, I will eat. And beside me, my girlfriend was sitting. Not now, we got break up. So beside me, my girlfriend was sitting, and she was looking me like this, like a ghost. So I understood that yes, I made a mistake, and I was so guilty at that time. But anyway, I ate happily that dosa. And the moment when I did like that, I was so much embarrassed. So learning is that never ask for food. Never ask for food to anyone. To anyone, they might be your friend or they might be your relative, but don't ask more food. How much they give you, this much, have it. Don't ask them any more food. And many of our friends mother, I have memories, my friends mother, they just force me to eat more and more. Okay, that is okay, I ate. But they, how much they will offer you, how much time they will offer you, you will eat that much times, that many times, that is not good. And I am the person who was doing this thing. I was sitting. I am Odia guy, and I went to my Marwadi friend. I went to my Marwadi friend, and her mother was cooking this big puris, this big, okay, this big puris. So uh, my friend told me that you love to eat puri. He knew that, my friend knew that I love to eat puri, and he told me that you can unlimited puri, you can eat unlimited puri. And I was very excited. Yes, today I will eat like this. So I was very excited, and I ate big puris, around 8 9 pieces, around 8 pieces. So I ate that day. I was very happy. I ate so good, but with time I realized that that was not good. I my friend ate only four. I ate eight, and I ate around 2 3 plates of curry. That is not good. That is very same of me. So think, please think. Don't think like me. Please think like, not like me, but think like you. But don't think like me. Don't ask more food. That is the thing. Okay, this is the first time I'm telling this thing at public. I even don't told to my parents this thing. And you trust me, this is a very good story. Like, this is most adventurous thing happened till in my life.